Alright, so we should be able to do this quest now. So, Bodum, come to check up on my progress with the airship repairs, huh? Truth be told, she's even more beat up than I thought. I got Loverians and the Mithril girls out finding me supplies, but it's the crystal propulsion unit. The heart of my beautiful bird has been broken. Tenzin seems to think that we could find a solution to our problem in Gerudo, but I haven't seen hide or hair of him since he left. If I had a less complicated device that showed how the ancients sublimated the power of the crystals, then maybe I could fix the propulsion users myself. Well, there's no point in gathering any supplies at this stage. Would you go and tell Lawrence and the ladies to come back to Bastok? Lawrence should be in Carpenter's Land looking for lumber, and he was off it to BBK Bay to find some special ores. Hey Sid, we're pretty much finished patching up Jabo's buddies. What? And what's the word on the bird? Is the Prish ready to fly? Well, you see, there's still this little problem with the propulsion unit. What the hell are you still fooling around with that thing? Didn't you get any visitors from Gerudo yet? Visitors from Gerudo? Not that I noticed. Prish, you referred to the sacred vessel mentioned by Cardinal Maladoria? The Cardinal asked the Chibuki siblings to bring you an item that may be of some use in your repairs. The little one said they plan to return to Tabnazia, but I assume this would be after they deliver the vessel to you. Those dirty rats are up to their old tricks again. They didn't have the box on them last time we met, so I guess they weren't lying about heading back to the safe hold. They must have hidden it somewhere in Tabnazia. Gutsy little buggers, I'll give them that much. Hey, Bodum, you don't need a ship to get back to Tabnazia, right? Go and get that light box back from the Chibukis. I bet they're keeping it in their old shed on the Mesoric coast. Keep an eye out for traps and tricks, Bodum. A box of light, huh? I've never seen the actual vessel itself, but from what I've heard, the box is meant to contain the power of the crystals. This vessel is capable of amplifying and emitting that power. It should help to explain the workings of the crystal propulsion unit in the airship. A device that you can carry around will no doubt be a lot easier to understand than one of those huge crystal engines. Bodum, find that shed on the Missoric's coast and get your hands on that box. And don't forget to bring back Loverance from Carpenter's Landing and Shikori Z from BBK Bay. The Cid is depending on you. Okay, really? So, it's this. So how long do we have for this? Okay, we got 5 hours. The thing I want to do is at least try to get to chapter 8 and then probably stop, because I have been kind of going for this for quite a while, so. Wow. You. Okay, so the upper is better. So the upper one would be the better exit. According to this. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The vessel of light. Oh. I kind of need to drop the couch. Sorry, like the thing about the couch potato link shell, no offense. I mean, it's a nice little link shell, but it's like there's nothing going on. There's no plans. There's no like stuff happening, and I'm even in. There's nothing. It's just dead air, essentially, and that kind of irks me because it's like the Sprout one has lots of traffic happening and things going on. It's like a lot of the players that are in it are pushing to try and get to the end and be able to do all the end game content, have fun and hang out. These things happen sometimes, though. I would like. And then there's Discord, which just won't load for some reason right now. Please load the content. Please load. I kind of need Discord so I know what's going on with things. Whoa! What the? Okay. Ah! It's the Pokemon! Oh, whoa. I just realized. Oh no, 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 no. Take that. Oh. Thieving burglar! Robbing thief! This is our precious hideout, where we keep our precious treasure. I bet you stole our precious Ducell ring too. Give it back, give it back, give it back! Verboten, what brings you to this place? Okay, I may have taken the ring, but it's only fair. Master Sid wishes to analyze that box to aid in the repair of the airship engine. My small masters, it seems this vessel is essential for the success of our mission. I beseech you to surrender the box to Verboten. We must take to the heavens without delay if we are to save the 5th Mother Crystal. Lord Tenzin, we are moved by your speech and find no choice but to act as you beseech. I am most glad to hear that, but please, you need not call me Lord. So, Bonema, I leave the vessel in your capable hands. See that it finds its way to Sasha said. I regret that I cannot accompany you, but I must return with these 3. You just keep in mind that eventually we'll get you. And your little Moogle too. Wait, what? What Moogle? What? 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 Why? Thunderstorms. Did I ever get that? Like, no. I did not get that. Gotta go talk to Sid again. Wonderos Drina. No, at Bastog, no. Welcome back, Bodum. So this is the box that everyone's been talking about. Tenzin was there to lend you a hand. Well, thank Altana for the small blessing. I'll get straight to work analyzing this thing. Whoops. Forgot. I still need you to bring back Lawrence from Carpenter's Landing. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Ah, help. Alright, so Carpenter's Landing. Don't know how to exactly get there. Oh god. Let me just see what we got here. Alright. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh. Interesting. Bum, 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 ba-dum. It's gotta be J8. Which means it's here. Don't touch that. Never touch the malls, for they are not time. It is not time for them. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so where do I... Okay. I guess that's a thing. Uh, um, uh, there we go. I don't think we go that far. No. Ethereal junction. Wait, can I go into water? No. No. Oh, I would just... There it is. Okay, okay. You feel a wave of hatred. Oh no! Ow. Whoa. The crypto and buried. That was an executioner of these are the assassins. Oh, I just kicked that guy in the knee. Alright. Take up thy lanterns, the truth we shall illuminate. That's what he said. I recognize your face, adventurer. How did you know of this place? Have you come with a message from him? I hear the matter is urgent. I have a message. What's this you say? A Master Sid requests my presence. That name sounds somewhat familiar. 1 minute, sir. I do believe you are mistaking me for him. Sir Lawrence, it's a trap. That honorless count set this trap to take your life, young sir. Explain this treachery. I heard word that those vicious tomberries have been released under the pretense of dealing with an interloping brigand. They described the bandit as a male elven wearing a mask and bright brigand armor. He does look a little different. But the thief always a thief. It seems he is not content with stealing just my name. Sir Leverance. If you meet this man, give him a message. If you will call yourself a knight, then you must seek a just cause to champion. Farewell. Yeah, he looks so different. It's because of the helmet. His is red. Sir Bodum, I must apologize. It appears you have defeated the Tomberries meant for my demise. You are a most resourceful ally. I will be sure to return the favor in the future. You're saying that Master Sid requires my presence in Bascook? I must say, gathering lumber was never my most cherished activity. In any case, at last, we journey to the celestial capital Altuin. Our conclusion. Our confrontation with the Keeper of the Apocalypse is at hand. Let us finish this battle forthwith. If I am to follow the path of the night, I must see justice done as a true knight should. And there's no higher cause than saving the world from destruction. Wouldn't you agree, Lovriance Mistral? So that's not really him. What the See, this is what... See, there's two of them, if you haven't noticed. One that's posing as the real one, and another that is fake. So, of course, I am 1,000,000,000% confused. Alright, oh, this one's gonna be an awkward one, probably. And that's it. We just have to go up here. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not alone! No! Oh! I never noticed the mouth under it. Under these things. Oh, there's a mouth. Oh no, I always thought it was just the eye and its tentacles, and I'm like, nope, that's a mouth. There's a mouth. There's a mouth, and it's disturbing. Help. Just kidding. I don't need it. And that's it. That's the whole quest. I mean, mission. Yeah. You dispatched that creature for me? Not what you expected to find, I'd imagine. It slithered up while I was looking for one, but I let it get away from me. I'm not physiologically predisposed to dealing with squishy, slimy things like that. I'm glad you came along. Sid has called us back from material hunting. So, the battle with the Keeper of the Apocalypse is nigh. No mention is made of the Twilight God in Mithrin legend. Is our enemy so dreadful that his name was withheld from the history books, or is it because... Well, well, you sound defeated before you even begun, kitten pie. Yeah, buck up, sis. I've been honing my skills to perfection. Let the three of us together, the keeper won't stand a chance. Chicory Y, Chicory X. I can't allow you to accompany. What do you mean? Oh, we traveled to this continent with three distinct objectives. The subduing of the worms that threaten the world with destruction, to learn more of the sleeping gods. It's they who hold the power to obliterate the emptiness, to discover the location of Mildorion. She who knows the method for waking those deities. But I have learned this on our journey. All paths lead to the keeper of the apocalypse. All sins can be placed on at the feet of Prometheus. The Twilight God, the deity responsible for thrusting the world into conflict. If conflict can be defined as fighting, then we sin hunters understand the meaning of this curse better than anyone. The reason we fight for faith, justice, courage, hope, for that irreplaceable quality which defines our existence, that would be, you can't mean. The sin of Prometheus may have been to make us what we are, and so the act of judging that sin would be a crime upon itself. I must make certain of this matter. I have long considered the possibility among this companionship, and so might survive the consequences if it turns out to be true. You are not to take up the burden of my agony. Your duty is to protect the homeland. Never forget that. Continue on your mission. I leave the matter of the worms and the sleeping gods to you. You never change, sister dear. Always taking the sweetest parts for yourself. Sis, make sure you come back to us. Until the day I surpass your skills, you're the image I strive for. Good hunting. Now, Bowden, there is one thing I'd like you to know. My real name is Mag. Remember that for when I die, not as a sin hunter, but as a simple Mithrin woman. I'll meet you back in Sid's laboratory. Oh, we can use the wing again. Okay. And with that, it's done. Just go back to Sid and be like, hey, Sid, guess what? We're going on an adventure. Wow. Yeah, the Callisto protocols. I gotta. Um, I I need to start writing a list of the games I want for this month. I mean, this year. It's quite a lot happening, especially horror games. So we need to get back into that. We need to. Like I said, October. We're just gonna drop everything we're doing and just play horror. I'm even gonna tell like Shells, FCs, everybody I know. It's just like if it isn't horror, if it ain't anything to do with horror or spooky or Halloween or anything, I'm not interested. So wait until November to and then I'll be back. This is astounding. This is a working example of the ancients' theories. Hmm? You've been to see Lumberance Zachary Z? I knew I could count on you, Bonham. Now I can concentrate fully on my analysis. Whoa! Old Sid's brain has gone into overdrive. All those numbers are making me dizzy. Looks like the crystal thingamabob will be back in working order in no time. One other thing, Bonham. Chris and I have used the time granted to us by Altana's grace to compose these letters. There's one addressed to Grand Prix, one for the Tabnazar Patrol, and one for all the citizens of the Safe Hole. I hesitate to ask after all you've done, but would you deliver these letters to Suline and the Sea Lion Den? I tried to convince her. She was wasting her time with these sappy messages, but you know how Omiya is. Celine, tell Celine to hand out the letters if we don't make it back. You can be trusted to do as we ask. Thanks a bunch, Bonham. Sure. Please. This is it. Once I talk to her, that'll be the end of this mission. And then we'll be on the final one for chapter 7. Wait, that's it? That's it. That's it. You were asked to deliver all these letters from Mia and Prish, and I'm supposed to hand them out if those two fail to return. Where on Vetidio are they thinking of going? You're not seriously thinking of taking on the worms. Celine, look sharp. An airship is entering the port. There's a whole lot more of them circling above. What the hell's going on? That ship. Sid's ship, I think. I think it's Sid's ship. Hey, Bonham, check it out. That old Sid's genius. The airship's been rebuilt. Shinier than Desperachi's. There's bald spot. Hell, with the autopilot Sid installed, it's even better than before. We even got an escort from the Jaruna Armada. Come on, let's get this baby back in the air. Where are you off to this time, Krish? Haha, we're bound for the 5th Mother Crystal and beyond. Next stop, the legendary city of Altoy, the place where 10,000 years of history began. To where? You better make it back here alive, Krish. No sweat. I'll be back making trouble before you know it. Let's go, Bonum. The new and improved Sid is ready to take off. I thought it was called Prish. I thought you were calling it Prish. What happened? Okay. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Then it's too quiet. Could it be the worms haven't noticed us? The Armada, led by Lady Moran, must have begun its attack. I wonder how the battle fares. Great Goddess of the Dawn, may your divine blessings protect the 5th Mother Crystal and the future of your children. May your gentle gaze watch over the safe return of Cardinal Madeline. Don't forget to pray for our safety while you're at it, Omnia. Look, there it is. Full speed ahead. Oh my. Lady Prish, we have a transmission from the warship. Attention, your most prized possession is now the property of the Chibuki Samurai Sky Pirates. What the hell? Oh. Welcome to the Cookie Battle Cruiser. Cherokee flagship. A beautiful day for a sad announcement. We decided to give up our occupation as high-class pirates. As a final high-class pirate duty, we're entrusted with this ship for the purpose of escorting Prish safely to our destination. But since that would lead to certain death, we decided to find more suitable and survivable employment. We're now Chibuki Samurai Sky Pirates. Meet our new employer. The Mother Crystals. The origin of all life and the destination for spent souls. All return to the light of the closest crystal. I have long awaited this moment. The moment you were bathed in that glow. In the glow. The light of the Mother Crystal beckons you. This is literally him being like, I'm jealous because the crystal chose you. That's what this whole fight is. He's angry. He's mad. Wait. You will fall before my blade. You know what? I won't even summon my own witch cards. And just for the fun of it. Even though it's gonna... Oh, look at that! Look at that! I defeated. My honor is dust before the wind. We're doomed! Our samurai life is over! Got that right. Get destroyed! What is that? Apparently this is going to be a long one. I expected nothing less from the light of hope. Never before has my blade failed me in battle. So, only the youth that sees with emptiness can extinguish that light. Here comes the cavalry! The cannon! The cannon! We totally forgot. This stops right now. I know what you're thinking, samurai guy, but this is a battle without honor. I know what Phoenix told you before she died. That flaming bird knew everything from the start, but failed to let you in on the facts. Why should you follow her orders now? You possess the same knowledge, Lady Prish. That is why you brought Sir Bonemet to this place. That's right, but I didn't lie to anyone. I didn't bring Bodum here to die. Bodum is here to join our struggle for survival. Yeah. At any point in time, I could have just stopped this and walked away. Whoa. Whoa. Welcome to Algebra. We've done it. What happened? This place. The fifth mother crystal. This is the fifth. But why does only this crystal glow with such a strange incandescence? The air here is so chilly. The other crystals exuded such a tense sense of warmth and peace because it's unstable. This crystal is not part of Benedil. This crystal was submerged beneath the city of Altuin 10,000 years ago. When the celestial capital was torn from our world, the crystal was also lost. But it was not a complete separation. After the crystalline was reactivated, energy was siphoned for the fifth weather crystal, drawing it in the city of Altui back to Venedil. In other words, the crystal was losing the power it needed to sustain Altui in the other dimension. Sustain Altui. This is the crystal that the Worms King spoke of. Yes, the wicked state of this overgrown quartz is the reason that the Keeper of the Apocalypse is threatening to descend upon Venedil, so that the power of the crystal is restored. The return of Altui and the arrival of the Keeper will be prevented. The situation was discovered by the boys Cephalus and by Phoenix, the fiery bird of rebirth. That is why he has visited each of the remaining crystals in turn, to relieve them of their light and power, and to pour that energy into the crystal that lies before us. However, I am a child of darkness. I could never be the bearer of light. I needed a worthy receptacle for that power. I needed you. I'm sure you noticed it by now, Bono. Your ability is to hear the whisper of the soul. Pass through the medium of the amulet. The light gathered from the four crystals have changed you. Phoenix referred to you as the vessel of light, fated to be smashed open before the fifth mother crystal. Your journey has been for the sake of the crystal. Your adventure is now at an end. Return, Bodum. Return to the light of the crystal. Wow. So the whole time I've just been set up to die and give myself up so this crystal can live. Your death is the only way to save both Venedio and our people. Like hell. Self to us? If you mean to save both the world and everyone in it, then someone inhuman like you or me should be sacrificed. And you, Tenzin, Phoenix, the avatar of your birth, can't have can't have led you this far just to snuff out Bonan's life. Surely she meant to resurrect the shattered pieces of Bonan's spirit using her own life force. I was the keeper of the apocalypse once. I know only too well the fear and horror that awaits us. But you gotta listen to me, self. This pour the energy of the fifth mother crystal into Bonum. His his victories against the emptiness and everything else we face had not been won through the power of the four crystals alone. Bonum has an inner strength, a spirit that loves this world and those who dwell upon it. That's why I believe he will prevail against the Keeper. It has opened the way to Altori. What the? I too wish for the way to be opened. Nagmalada. Didn't you once say the same thing, Self-Tunis? I will prevail against the deity that dwells beyond the gate of the gods. Open the way to Altui. Weren't those the words you used? Do you not find it unfair that only he should bear the sins of people? We ancients are all responsible for these events. I shall shoulder my part of the burden. And the power that comes with it. Nagma, no! Am I dead? Did you kill me again? I don't know, I have a feeling that I've died several times in this game, and just, I mean, story-wise. It all began with a stone. And ages passed, the 5 crystals existed as one enormous jewel that bathed the world in holy light. This mystical light banished the emptiness and brought forth mighty gods. These gods cultivated their power and concentrated their energies. They created a balance between the 8 elements of the world without, and a harmony for the myriad senses of the world within. And so an eternal paradise blessed in all ways was born. But this paradise did not last forever. The enormous jewel was split into 5 parts in this perfect realm, degraded into an incomplete world. We were reduced from the superior life forms of a higher plane into these flawed and insignificant forms. Thus, we must gather and focus the energy of the crystals into opening a gate to that lost dimension. We are both well aware of this predicament. And yet, there was one thing I simply cannot understand. How did this tragedy occur in the first place? Why was the original stone shattered into 5 parts? Who was responsible for this incomprehensible act? Huh. You. The people of this world has evolved into 5 unique species, each harboring a distinctive darkness. Crystal warriors, thou were created to destroy these evils. Yet even the Livestream can't not prevail against this darkness, emptiness, this the ever-present shadow of blessed light. If this phenomenon represents complete death, then one could argue its presence was inevitable in a complete world. Dost thou split the crystal for thy children's sake? Is this not so, great goddess Altana? The goddess split the crystal herself. It was the only way to make sure that such things can never happen. Incredible. Altui, you were meant to be impossible to find. Who would have thought the plan to open the gates of the gods would succeed? Altui, long have I yearned to behold your magnificent spires. And yet you can't hear anything. Why? Why can't I hear the voices? Why do I hear the whispers of the Xylarthian people or the Dawn Maiden? They're dead. All of them. Silence. Your unruly flouts are clouding my mind. Wow. So, the rest of you were drawn into this world as well. How inconvenient. A visit to the Grand Palace of Hulatekzol should bring some interesting encounters. Perhaps the Dawn Mating is there. I guess he must have heard me talking about the fact they're all dead. That's why he yelled it. Emptiness bleeds. We've done it at last. The mysterious light amulet held by Bonum has shattered. The light of Hala is stolen by Nagmalata. The light of Altuid. Wait, the light of Hala has been taken. I lost the 3 lights? Or just 1? Yeah, the only problem with this. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. This was crazy.